Fellas, what I'm about to reveal isn't just powerful, it's dangerous. If you use these techniques the right way, women will crave you like a drug. But if you get careless, you'll create a woman who's obsessed, who won't leave you alone, and who will chase you relentlessly. So before you go any further, ask yourself, are you really ready for that kind of power? If you answered yes, then listen closely. Because once you understand this, there's no going back. This isn't about looking good, having money, or saying the right things. This is about wiring her emotions so deeply into you that she feels like she needs you in her life. If you do this right, she won't just want you. She'll chase you. She'll lust after you. She'll crave your presence like an addiction. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. So I urge you to please use this authentically. But ultimately, I am not responsible for how you choose to use this information. So, let's get into it. Most guys try to win women over by being nice, by giving them gifts, by trying to impress them with status or looks. And that's exactly why they lose. Because none of that makes a woman need you. A woman doesn't need you for what she can provide herself. And society has made it extremely easy for women to provide materialistic things for themselves. Women will never chase what they already have. They chase what they're lacking. If you want a woman to chase you, she has to depend on you for something she can't get anywhere else. You have to become her source of fulfillment. Once she links you to being able to fulfill a powerful craving, that's when the shift occurs from simply wanting you to absolutely needing you. Now, you might be asking yourself, isn't a woman wanting me enough? And the answer to that is no. Why? Because wanting is a choice, but needing is a primal instinct. She wants a new dress. She wants a vacation. She wants a nice dinner. But the minute something better comes along, she'll replace it without hesitation. But when she needs something, she can't function without it. At that point, she's emotionally locked in, constantly thinking about it and doing whatever it takes to not only get it, but to keep it in her life. If you're familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, then you'll understand how if you do this right, her feeling like she needs your presence will rank very high, almost up there with like food and water and air. Women replace what they want, but they chase what they need. I want you to really let what I'm about to say sink all the way in. Because 99% of men were never taught this. Every single woman carries a void inside her. Something she deeply craves, but isn't getting enough of. And there's really only 4 voids that drive every single woman's behavior: validation, excitement, escape, and challenge. Your job is to identify exactly which of these she's missing and position yourself as the only man that can fulfill it. I'll break down each one so you can get a better idea of what each one means. First is validation. Women thrive on external validation, especially from men they actually want. The power of validation is, most intense when it's unpredictable. Psychologists call this intermittent reinforcement. Studies, repeatedly confirm that mixing validation with uncertainty creates emotional addictions that are like 3 times stronger than just constant validation alone. When she can't predict when you'll validate her, dopamine floods her brain, triggering cravings for your approval. Hand it over too easily, and honestly, it loses all its power. But make her earn it, and she'll start to chase you relentlessly. Which leads me to my next point: excitement. Most women's lives are painlessly routine and monotonous. Work, bills, stress, repeat. If you become her source of emotional highs, she just won't be able to resist chasing you. Women don't really get addicted to men themselves. They get addicted to the emotional experience that men provide. So, Give her unpredictability. Tease her. Surprise her. Create tension. And, honestly, you'll become the one experience she just can't replace. The next void is escape. Women carry this constant weight of expectation, career pressure, family stress, and yeah, insecurities too. If you can provide a woman with an emotional escape, she'll truly crave your presence. Being able to be freed, even temporarily, from the reality of life is insanely addictive. That's why people go on vacation and absolutely dread coming back. Be the man who makes her forget about her problems. When she knows she can let her hair down with you, she won't be able to imagine a life without the relief only you can provide. And finally, the last void is challenge. Here's a bitter truth. Not many want to admit it, but most men are easy, insanely easy. They chase, they compliment, they beg for attention. Women never obsess over easy men. The scarcity principle proves that people place extreme value on what's hard to get. Women naturally desire men who aren't easy to win over. The fewer men who resist her, the more value she places on the one who does. So, make her earn your attention. Now, how do you quickly figure out which emotional void she carries? Because honestly, all women are different. It's actually very simple. Listen and watch. Pay close attention to what she complains about. Does she complain about boring guys? Well, she needs excitement. Does she talk about always being overwhelmed? She needs an escape. Does she constantly fish for compliments? She needs strategic validation. Does she seem unimpressed by guys constantly approaching her? She craves a challenge. Identify her emotional void, then become her exclusive source of fulfillment for that. I want you guys to understand this clearly. Attraction is not logical. It's psychological. Women are not attracted to men who are better. They're attracted to men who are different. The man who can give her something that she just can't get anywhere else becomes emotionally irreplaceable. Ultimately, I'm giving you guys the psychological keys to unlocking powerful attraction. But remember, mastering these techniques is very dangerous. The line between desire and obsession is extremely thin. Play this carefully and women will chase you endlessly, but misuse it, and you'll create an obsessive situation that's hard to escape. So, with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later.